Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. On today's video, we're going to be installing some mirrors on the golf cart, but we're not going to be using a drill. This is going to be a completely bolt-on installation for just about any golf cart out there. Stay tuned. So this is the golf cart side view mirror by CIPA or CIPA Mirrors. This is a complete bolt-on mirror. No drilling at all whatsoever. It fits a 3/4 inch bars. It fits a 1 inch steel bar as well. It does fit Ezgo's and Yamaha's. It says right here on the back of the box. It does not say anything about a club car. However, it does fit. I'm going to show you that today. Let's open this thing up and check it out. First thing that comes out the box, we have some mounts here. So we have a back mount and two front mounts. And you can see one's a smaller mount there. That's going to be for the 3/4 inch bars. This larger one here is for the 1 inch bars. Just a standard mirror. It's got like the back ribs on here. You got the bolts on here as well. And we have some instructions as well. Now when they ship these mirrors to you, they're going to ship them in both of the same configurations to fit a driver's side golf cart. As far as the brackets are concerned, both of these are driver's side mirrors. Now also in the boxes are these foam pieces here with the nuts and washers. This is like an anti-rattle pad here, so you can put it between the mounts to keep the mounts quiet if need be. Now since these are both driver's side mirrors, or they're shipped as driver's side mirrors, we can actually change this mirror over to a passenger side mirror, and it's very simple here. On the top here we have a cap. We're going to need to remove the cap itself. We're just going to take a flathead screwdriver to remove the cap. Like so. Once the cap's removed, there's going to be a nut that's going to be inserted into the plastic there of the mirror. On the other side, it's going to be a Phillips head screw that's going to run through there. You need to take it and loosen it all the way up. When you loosen it up, the nut's going to fall out the other side. And as you can see here, we have this dome-shaped cap that's going to go inside the mirror. This right here is going to be the bracket for the golf cart here. It's going to be one way there. If you're having to assemble it, the bolt is going to go through this plastic dome-shaped cap there, along with the spring and this washer here. So if the driver's side is set up like that, where the mount is below the top of the mirror to the bracket itself, we now know that the bracket needs to go on the bottom side like so. On the very top, we're going to go ahead and place the nut into the inserted nut slot of the mirror itself. It's got an indention where it will hold the nut into place. Now once we have the nut in the place of the mirror there, the next step we're going to do is slide this larger half dome between the mirror itself and the mount. The mount's going to run to that just like so. Remember, on the bottom we're going to have the smaller dome. We're going to have the spring itself and the washer. That's going to go through the mount itself. Now we can go ahead and slide that in here. Slide the dome on there as well, and slide the mirror into place. But all I'm going to do is take a Phillips head and start this right here, process back down. As you can see, everything is not coming out. The bolt has started back through the nut again. Once you have everything like you like it, on the nut side of the mirror, you can place this cap back on the top of it. And the mirror is pretty much installed as far as a driver and a passenger. Now we just need to install it on the golf cart. Now as far as the mount is concerned here, this is going to be the same mount that goes on every vehicle here, and it's got your bolt holes for the mirrors, and you can see they're curved on top and the bottom. You're going to be able to adjust your mirror frontwards and backwards, or up and down and right and left as well. It comes with two of these clamps here. The first clamp is going to be your 3/4 inch clamp. It fits into the main clamp there, and clamps are on a 3/4 inch bar. The larger clamp also fits into the main clamp and fits around a 1 inch bar like so. Now on these pads here, they have a double-sided tape where you can remove it and put it inside of your main pad there. And as far as installation goes, it's pretty simple here. We're gonna take this larger bracket, it's got the female slot here. We're gonna put the female slot towards the inside. We're gonna put this flat portion towards the front of the golf cart. We're gonna take the larger bracket here, it's the 1-inch bracket. It's got the male slot, it's gonna fit into the female slot side. Like so. You can adjust it where you want to, up or down. That's one thing I love about these bolt-on mirrors here. Now while this is in place here, it's not gonna stay in place until we bolt the mirror on. So remember, the mirror has the bolts on it there, already attached to it. We're gonna put those bolts onto the mount. It'll set in place right there. We're gonna place the washers on both sides and the nuts. Now in order to tighten everything up, it's gonna take a 10mm socket to tighten the nuts on the mirror. Now before you tighten your nuts down, you wanna go ahead and adjust the mirror front to back. Give it that right setting before you tighten it in place. Now that we have the mirrors in place, we can adjust the tension of the mirror itself by just using a Phillips head screwdriver and using the Phillips bolt that runs through it to tighten it down. Remember, the nut is inside of the top of the golf cart mirror itself, so you're not gonna have to hold it, it's gonna hold itself. Once you have the tension that you like, then you can adjust it and just leave it. Now these mirrors are considered breakaway mirrors. What that means is, say you're going through a trail and you hit a limb or something, what's gonna happen is just gonna move the mirror, then you can just readjust it. Remember, you set the tension already on the bolt and the spring, so the mirror shouldn't move while you're driving. Same thing goes for this DS, it's already mounted here. Looks pretty good. I used the 1-inch mount as well. This is an Ezgo. I picked this up not too long ago. It's going to be another video cart to make videos with on the channel this year. But just going to show you, it will fit an Ezgo as well with a 3/4 inch bracket. Now this Ezgo has this golfer's top to keep them warm or cool, whatever, or just mainly dry. But say you had one of these, and it looks like somebody had already been drilling holes up here to mount a mirror. You got these handle openings here. You would have to mount them up high if you had this kit. Now if you didn't have this kit, you can mount it anywhere on here with the 3/4 inch bracket. Once you have your nuts installed, just need to go ahead and tighten them down. Now on these brackets, I did not install the anti-vibration pads, just not needed. They're not going anywhere, they're not moving, they're not making any noise on my golf cart. Another question that a lot of people usually have is, why would you spend a little bit more money for a bolt-on when you can get the cheaper pair, the $10 pair, for that's just like drill holes and bolted on? Well, I have a Bazooka soundbar here I installed in another video. Since then I got a different top, but my power and ground wire is still running down the passenger side bar there. And by drilling holes into these bars, you actually limit the amount of room inside for the wires, and you could possibly touch the wires when you're drilling and stuff as well. That would be a lot to have to take out just to mount some mirrors when these are here are just bolt on. So I think they'll work great in your situation as well. I got these on Amazon. I'll place a link in the description below, like all my parts. I'll just try to tell you where I get them from. But they're pretty cheap. I think they're about 20 bucks a piece, and you can flip them over. There's a lot of reviews on Amazon saying they shipped me 2 driver's side ones. Well, I wanted to show in the video how you can go from a driver's side to a passenger side as well. But there it is, guys. Appreciate you watching the video. Till next time, we'll see y'all later.